Hi Capricorn, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. What's going on here? Okay, so we are starting off with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups speaks of a wish fulfillment being granted. It seems almost like there's something you may have your eye on, there's something that you may want, and there's a sense of like needing to speak this out or having some sort of conversation, because I'm seeing the throat chakra is going to benefit you in securing whatever this is for yourself. So it's like needing to analyze something, needing to speak out about something, needing to use your voice in some sort of way. That is what's going to help you in this situation. Maybe have a conversation with someone. Conversation. Yeah, it seems almost like you could have observed something you want to talk about. Let's get further on this. I'm hearing something about a tricky situation. Yeah, it seems like there's something very much concerning, because I'm looking at the King of Swords and I'm looking at the Page of Swords here. It seems like something going on in like the psychological space that's happening. Maybe something that you had wanted before is actually changing. There's some sort of process that's happening, some type of emerging that's going on. Like you could have wanted something or had some sort of goal, and that's going through some sort of change right now, and it comes time for you to speak out about this. It's like something maybe that you no longer want anymore. Interesting. We're seeing another air energy here with Mercury. And we're also looking at Jupiter, which is like a higher, I'm hearing state of mind. Yeah, for some of you, there's like some type of offer that you want to make, something that you're trying to manifest here. But in order to do this, remember, energies can always be reversed. In order to do this, there's a sense of discipline that's needed when it comes to the way that you reflect on this. Because maybe I'm hearing you were missing something. Maybe you were missing something that you needed to see, and when you reflect, this is something that you're going to recognize. Let's get 5 more cards. Yeah, it seems like whatever form of reflection this is that you're being guided to do, this is part of a karmic test for you. So I'm getting that some type of pause is needed. There you are. Okay. For some of you specifically, this is related to a job role, and what it is that you feel like, where it is that you feel like your happiness lies when it comes to this. For some of you, there are also touches on the aspect of family. I'm hearing family feud. You could have gotten into an argument with someone. I'm hearing disarray. This came through, I think, in the Pisces reading. Disarray. Okay. So it seems like something that you had wanted is changing when it comes to your position. For some of you, this is your position in your family, like oriented to some type of role. For others of you, this is related to a job and some sort of job position, job role that is changing. There's a sense here of needing to step into an energy where you could be having a conversation with someone when it comes to your stability and your happiness. And this could be something that you feel like this conversation was a long time coming. It's like whatever conversation this is that you're having, what helps you here is speaking out the type of harmony it is that you want to see manifest for you. So it feels like I'm looking at the Magician in the very center of this, which is Mercury energy. This is all about what you are speaking out. Whatever it is that you are speaking out is what you are going to be manifesting for yourself here. So it's like whatever tone that you are using, that's what you're manifesting for yourself. So it's like if you are speaking in a way that brings harmony to situations, that is what's going to be happening. You're going to be, because I'm seeing like a very powerful voice here. Whatever it is that you are calling out, whatever vibration it is that you're speaking on, whatever frequency, positive, negative, like thoughtful, thoughtless, however it is that you speak out, you are going to be manifesting that for yourself. And I'm seeing that there's a sense of there being eyes on you. And you may feel like you are being watched carefully by those around you. And maybe like something, I don't know, there's some type of role now that you've stepped into where you're being observed carefully. And maybe you feel like you have to, really be with it when it comes to how it is that you're conducting yourself. Because there's a sense of needing to be very disciplined when it comes to the words that you're speaking out, because I'm seeing it almost be like a sense of if you are not manifesting harmony, what is it that you're manifesting? Because I'm seeing there may be, I'm almost seeing like a seesaw here, and it's like this can go either way. I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like if you don't reflect on what it is that you're speaking about, you may be seeing the effects of something karmically. But the more that you're reflecting on this, the more you're going to be aware of what is manifesting for you karmically. This feels very much like the law of attraction. So it's like when you think about things that you don't want to happen and things that are negative, or like you're speaking about something in a way where like it's derogatory or whatever, like that is what you're going to attract into your life. However, if like you're speaking in a way where it's like you're being peaceful, you're bringing harmony like into your relationships, a sense of balance, and like this is the type of energy that you're giving off, this is what you're going to attract for yourself. If you're thinking about what it is that you do want and what it is that you do want to happen, and I'm hearing case scenarios, that is what is going to be happening for you. So this all feels very much like relying on what it is that you're making of this situation and understanding how much power you hold within this role that you play. I'm looking at Jupiter, Scorpio. I'm hearing Pisces. I'm hearing Neptune now. Okay. I'm looking at Mercury. I'm looking at Virgo. And I'm seeing Aries too. Okay. I'm seeing you working on something here. It looks like you're in the process of working. Like this is the place that you have gone to. Maybe you're learning something new as well. I'm hearing digesting. Maybe digesting new information or working with like a learning curve, something like that. It looks like continuous work that is happening. Continuous study, continuous work. For some of you, this is related to a relationship. For others, this is related to a passion. I'm also hearing finding yourself. For some of you, there's a sense of working on something solo, and you may be distancing yourself from someone. Because I'm seeing something even like somebody that, yeah, there's some new opportunity for you to be working on something new. Something that takes a lot of concentration. Something that you're going to really be investing time and energy into to be working out. I'm seeing this be a new opportunity for you that has come to fruition. This is about adjusting to the newness of what this is that you're stepping into. I'm hearing with confidence and grace. For some of you, there's also a relationship that you've been working on, something you've been working out, trying to figure out what feels right for you. I'm also hearing how to make this work. As you continue being driven by your passions and as you are patient with yourself throughout this process, I'm seeing that you're going to be successful. There's a sense of searching for fulfillment here and finding what it is that you're looking for. And maybe you feel like you've been on a bit of a crusade in order to find this. For some of you, this was about dropping your guard. Maybe also familiarizing yourself with boundaries you wanted to set for yourself and maybe those around you. And in doing so, maybe feeling more comfortable, yeah, with being vulnerable. Yeah, it's interesting. It seems like there's some long-standing relationship, it seems like, that's being worked on right now. For some of you, this is something that you feel like you've finally gotten to a place where you can move on from it and you're searching for what it is that you're going to, like, maybe something that you're going to find fulfillment within, and like you feel like it's a success because you finally got to the place where you're ready to like search for what it is that you're looking for and you finally are able to move on from something. But there's a sense of like still needing to sit and think about this, but maybe even getting to that point of being able to move on was like a big feat for you, because I'm kind of getting that here related to a past relationship. And for some of you, it really came to getting into a place where you were confident, setting boundaries with somebody, or speaking something out clearly, being patient with the way that you were doing this too, in order to find common ground is what I'm hearing. For some of you, there's a lot of work that you're doing on setting boundaries, maybe differently than you had been doing in the past, and feeling more comfortable using your voice and expressing yourself. And it's changing a dynamic that you have. And maybe you feel like what you needed more than anything was a perspective shift, and that was really what helped you get moving. It's what it feels like to me, because maybe you were feeling a bit confused. Yeah. It seems like there could have been something going on, and there's a sense of like maybe covering up how you feel almost. It's like maybe you weren't even being honest with yourself when it came to how you felt about something. And because of being able to get vulnerable with yourself here, it really is allowing you now to like be guided in the direction where you're being called, because you're resolving whatever this was. Because this may have been something that was very deep-seated that you needed to understand. But it took you reflecting on this to be able to grasp what it was. This could be something going on as well with, I'm hearing a house placement. Is something going on within your birth chart that made, like, something less tangible to you, and it was more difficult? It was something you needed to dig up on the emotional front. Because it may have been more subconscious. Something that you needed to see. And this is something that's being worked on right now. And I am looking at Neptune here, which speaks on a highlight of the 12th house. I'm also looking at Sagittarius and Gemini. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.